Good afternoon and welcome. So today I have the great opportunity to moderate this roundtable. So I'm Hakim Dridi. I'm the industry tech lead for Dell Technology, and I have the great pleasure to have with me fabulous panelists, where we will enter in detail of how two manufacturers have implemented AI. We will talk about their challenges. We will talk about their opportunities, and also how they envision AI in the future of their industry. I'm sorry. So let's start. So quick introduction. Let's start with you, Mickaël. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, just a quick word to present myself and present Sodern. What do we do? So I'm the CTO of Sodern. Sodern, we are a almost fully owned subsidiary of Ariane Group. Our shareholder is the French Atomic Energy Commission. And we've been in business for 60 plus years now. And we're leading OEM in two very different business lines. We do neutron generations for defense and also civil applications, mainly in the oil industry, and also a neutron analyzer for raw material analysis, which is being used mainly in quarries, mines, cemeteries, things like that. And the other business line we have is space optronics. So we are a leader in the star tracker market, which are those kind of equipments that you put on satellites, and also space cameras. So yeah, two very broad space of applications.
Thank you and welcome. Pierre-Yves, welcome.
Thanks for having me here. So my name is Pierre-Yves Morvan. I'm working for NVIDIA, a pioneer in accelerated computing. And so my role is to help industries and manufacturing to accelerate their transformation through artificial intelligence and industrial digital twins.
Thank you. Welcome, Wojciech.
Hi, so my name is Wojciech Janusz. I'm the EMEA Data Science and Artificial Intelligence Horizontal Lead. I know it's a long title, and it's not the reason why I'm here. The reason why I'm here is because for the last 3 years, I was leading the manufacturing vertical for Dell. So it gives me an opportunity to work with the biggest or the largest Dell manufacturing customers worldwide, and it gives me a headache of working with Dell factories. So this is exactly what I want to talk about today, how AI is used in Dell factories, not with our customers, but inside Dell.
Thank you very much. So let's start. Good wrap-up, Wojciech, and I will start with you and Mickaël. How do you apply AI in your company? And do you have a concrete example of how it delivers business value? Mickaël, would you like to start?
Yeah, sure. By the definition, I mean, we've been applying AI for decades now because we have machine learning deeply embedded within our products. Yeah, and without that, they won't work. But on the other hand, I'd say with the whole new AI for industry and I mean AI for the business applications side of things, specifically now that Gen AI is popping up. So yeah, we're kind of stuck in the middle. We know what is at stake here. Our main objective now is to accelerate and move towards the whole AI transition within our industry.
Thank you. Wojciech?
The use case?
Yeah.
Okay, so probably if you ask someone who's selling to the industry, what is the #1 use case for AI, it is a predictive maintenance. But it's not true for Dell factories. Okay, we are using predictive maintenance. Everyone is using predictive maintenance right now. But I prepare 2 interesting use cases for you. First, I don't know if you are aware, but every single time when we build something in Dell factories, it goes through extended tests. By mean extended, we test every single active component for a certain period of time. So it's CPU, GPU, multiple GPUs, hard drive, memory, everything. So these tests take a lot of time. And the use case for AI is to how cut it down. So for example, predict if something will fail in the next 3 hours, why to run tests? So because detecting that it is a failure, it's easy. Everyone can do it, we can read it in logs. But if we can predict 2 hours ahead that it will fail, it gives us time saves energy, capacity on the factory floor because we are running tests on the factory floor, and gives us insight what is happening. So that's the number one use case. Testing and business unit testing, business unit test organization. So predict if someone will fail in the future, but it's not all. So knowing that something will fail is nice, but why it failed, that's another use case for AI. Because we are collecting every single data from the factory. It's not only tests or the results of tests. We collect information about who is touching it, how long it's spent on the certain manufacturing cells, what was the components that we put inside. It is the same shipment, the same batch, everything, and based on it, we are preparing a model so we know and we can predict why it fails. So it's a basic anomaly detections, but it's use all the information that we have. So that's the number one use case for the Dell technologies, for the factories. And second, do we have 30 minutes, 30 seconds? Okay, I will give you another one. And it's not related to the factory, it's related to the supply chain. So basically, Dell is using something called build to order. So if you order anything in Dell, it's not taking from the shell, it's built for you. So you can select the right number of GPUs, CPUs, graphic cards, whatever it is. And we are also using something called just in time. So we don't have warehouse in front of Dell, and we don't have warehouse at the end of the Dell factories. So we are using advanced digital twin and artificial intelligence to predict and make things happen in the right moment of time. So all the components are here, the capacity is here, the workforce is here, and the supply chain is here. So it's one of the most advanced AI use cases that we are using in Dell. So predict when and how long it takes to build something. So that's two use cases for you.
Thanks very much, Wojciech. Question for you, Pierre-Yves, as an advisor, as NVIDIA, how you help your customer exploit the potential of AI? In which area in the industry you saw and helping our customer exploiting their data and leveraging AI?
I would give a bad answer because we don't help them on just one use case. What we see today, what we have seen during the session, what we have seen during all the sessions, even within AI for finance, is that really you have use cases, it's pervasive to all industries, it's pervasive to all departments, to production, to engineering, to sales, to HR, and it's also pervasive to the full life cycle, from engineering to manufacturing to supply chain, etc. So our goal is not to give one answer, one word. It's basically to give finally a platform for everyone to focus on their specific use case. So our goal for us is really to empower, to enable everyone to have the means to adapt and tailor their own use case and get the best value out of it. And the platform being not only hardware, maybe you know about us because of the GPUs, but it's not only about GPUs, it's about also networking, etc. And it's also about software. It's how you help people with software and the right ecosystem around that.
Thank you very much. So we talk about the use cases, but AI is a technology that we implement on top of existing technology. So I would like to ask the question to Mickaël and to Wojciech, for you, Mickaël. What are the main challenges you have encountered to integrate AI on your processes today?
Twofold, basically, and I'm only echoing what I've been hearing all day, which is kind of reassuring because that means that we're pretty much all in the same situation. But the first one for us is obviously security, because we operate in a very sensitive environment, which means we have very strict, very tight IT rules. Which means in the end that everything we deploy has to be on-premise, which means also that our technology adoption is somewhat not slow, but slower than in other businesses. That's the first one, meaning that you have to invest a lot to start applying the technology. And then the other one, the other hurdle, which is kind of a good thing really, is I'm working with the teams these days on defining what the use cases would be, and there are actually dozens, if not hundreds of them. So my questions now is, how do I prioritize? And most importantly, what tools do I base my deployment on to provide the most value to my end users inside the company and for my end customers also. So these are my two hurdles these days.
Thanks very much. Just to interlude with Wojciech and Pierre-Yves, at the end, what we have co-designed in terms of NVIDIA and Dell AI factory is here, starting from the use case until the outcome, leveraging this frictionless, I would like to say, frictionless way to adopt and to implement AI.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
For the challenges, when I start talking with the factories, not only Dell factories, but worldwide, there are only three main topics: people, process, and technology. And from my point of view, from the Dell point of view, and what Hakim just said, technology is not a problem. It's not almost never a challenge with the technology. We have infrastructure, we have technology, we have partnerships, we have ISVs, ready models, the whole environment. Technology is not a problem. The problem, maybe not a problem, the challenge is people and process. If you implement AI and it will affect your process and it making it more difficult or more complicated, you will fail. The same goes with the people. That's the interesting thing. If we want to introduce an AI in the factory and it will touch humans or people on the factory floor and it will make their work even slightly harder, it will be failure. So we always start with people that are touching or interacting with AI. If we make their life easier, or even if we can keep it the same, but we use AI, it is a good start of every AI product in the factory.
Thank you, Wojciech. So Pierre-Yves, if I say simplify your AI journey, is it resonate to you?
Yeah, for sure. And I would say the main challenge for us is at the moment we are in the POC, the proof of concept Death Valley, I would say. So everybody sees the tremendous benefits regarding quality, time to market, you name it. So that's why there are a lot of POCs. But there are also a lot of challenges that are in front of us, and some of them are really transverse to all industries. Where should I start? What is the model I should use? How do I take control of my own data? How do I protect my intellectual property? And there are some of them that are really specific to industry and manufacturing, like offline capabilities, regulations, latency, being capable of working offline, and so on. So again, our role here is, our ambition is to help you get out of this POC phase and move to production. And we are doing that through, for example, our hardware. We are giving you the possibility to work from the cloud, on-prem, or in a hybrid mode. We are working also in data centers, but we are also now working to the edge, on the edge, with our Jetson family. But that's not only that, it's also about the software. So we heard about that a lot. You need to have an enterprise-grade solution to develop from data processing to training to optimization to deployment. And for that, we are providing all the solutions packaged, secured, so that people can move faster on that. And the last point I would say is, you can't do it alone. So what we are trying to do also is to foster really an ecosystem of partners to help you, because you can't do it alone. So surround yourself to face those challenges, not alone, but with your partners.
Thanks very much. We arrive at our last topic. So we usually called AI was, is, were an emergent tech. It's an actual technology. So I would like to ask you, Mickaël, as your role of CTO, how will you envision AI in your company, in the industry, for today to the next few years?
To answer that question, I'll probably share with you what the AI roadmap at Sodern is, we are basically looking at 4 verticals. The first one is AI as a tool for day-to-day operations, and this mainly revolves around Gen AI for sure. The other one is AI-augmented design of our products. Our trades are core physics, nuclear physics, electronics, optics, mechanics. All those jobs are now AI-assisted on a certain level. The third one is AI-augmented manufacturing. There have been a lot of talks about that today. And we see a lot of applications in, obviously, quality control, process control, but also teaching our operators how to process with highly manual operations, predictive maintenance of our tools and test benches and things like that. And the other one, which is also of great importance to us, is AI within our products, because specifically in the space domain, the missions are evolving quite a lot. We are now faced with a lot of debris, with a lot of, say, non-cooperative activities, which pool for new functionalities within our products, and we know those functionalities will never happen without AI. So we have to work on that whole broad band of applications, I would say, if we want to survive and face the competition. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Mickaël. A question joined for you, Wojciech and Pierre. You see in the screen, we show the Dell AI factory. Just would like to have your opinion around how AI will impact the industry, and tell us in few words what we have created around this Dell NVIDIA AI factory, which are a framework to help our customer simplify, scale on their AI journey.
Okay, I can start. So the challenge that we see in the AI in the factory and what we try to solve is to deliver a turnkey solution. So the factory is not a data science unit. Sometimes it is, but in most cases, factory asks, can you give us a ready solution, as much prepare and easy to use as it's possible. And in the same time, give us a tool to keep it alive. So one of the cases that we have is a computer vision for the quality control. It's good, we can start, we can use it, we can even buy a ready model. But if we did not provide a tools to keep it alive, the whole PLM, it will be failure in the next 2 or 3 years because the model will drift. So the way we want to do it is to deliver the whole package, turnkey solution with the ready models, ready for the manufacturing, and yet tools to keep it alive for the future.
Thank you, Wojciech. Pierre-Yves, it seems that NVIDIA software suite, enterprise software, is the heart and part of this Dell AI factory. Could you tell us a little bit more?
Yes, I think it's a key point because I think in the future of AI within the industry, we see that we are at a tipping point at the moment. So there is an acceleration, but it will grow and grow bigger. Because at the moment, we think that factories will become robots made of robots. And to do that, we will need 3 types of computer. We will need AI factory to train algorithms that are onboarded into the robots. You will need then, at the edge, you will need embedded solution to run those AI models within the robots. And in the middle, we see a third party where you will have to create a global digital twin of your factory. And in this virtual factory, you will be able to train your AI models within the virtual world. You will be able to generate also your data set because some events are rare. You want to be able to have more of them. There are also some events that you don't want to reproduce in the real world. And you want to generate also some scenarios very quickly. And this combination of the free world, to support that, you need to have a common software framework because you want to be sure that if you train something on, for example, on your super AI factory, you are able to deploy it quite instantly on your edge and be able to make that work directly and get the feedback soon.
Thanks very much. Great discussion. I would like to ask you the last question, more open. It's more for audience. What kind of advice you can give to other companies considering adopting AI, launching their project, going in the AI journey? Who wants to start? Mickaël?
Yeah, I'll go first. I'll give two pieces of advice, actually. The first one is a common line throughout the day. Data, curate your data, because without data, AI is nothing. And the other one is don't wait to have the cleanest data, go for it, because if you don't know that your competitors are already using it and you are already fighting against them with one, if not both hands tied on your back. So trust your teams. They are willing to use it. I was kind of skeptical at the beginning, but I see a huge adoption rate even in my company, so which is a good thing. And the rest will come.
Thank you. Quick one word for you, because we are out of time. For you, so Wojciech and Pierre-Yves, please.
It will be very fast. If you can, don't use AI if you don't have to. That's the number one. But if you have to use AI, start with the people, then process, and don't care about technology. We can cover it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Pierre-Yves.
And yeah, just try it. It's like running a bike. You don't learn it by watching YouTube videos. So go on your bike, try it. But also stay curious, because it's going really, really fast. And what can be a hurdle now can be really an easy fix tomorrow morning. So stay curious and try it and fail. That's if you don't fail, you don't really try.
Thanks very much. Great session.